So in this topic, electric potential due to electric dipole. An electric dipole is two equal and opposite charges separated by a very small distance. See, the charge is, it is a Q plus, this charge is Q minus. This is the equal and opposite charges, Q plus and Q minus. They are separated by a very small distance. This distance is very small. This is an atomic size. This is an atomic distance, not a distance in terms of meter or centimeter or millimeter or micrometer. It is an atomic distance. So mostly in the range of Armstrong. Let us take an example of hydrochloric. So they are having a covalent bond. Hydrogen is having one atom, and chlorine, it need another atom to fulfill the octet role. So hydrogen and chlorine will share the electron. So the one electron they will share. So this is the sharing of electron. So just like the hydrogen, the chlorine, they are sharing electrons. So this is a covalent bond. But the chlorine is more furious. The chlorine is more powerful, more electronegative than hydrogen. So what will happen? The chlorine will attract the electron towards its center. It cannot completely possess the electron, but rather electron is not in a sharing mode. Rather, the electron will completely shift its position very close to the chlorine. So the electron position finally become like this. It is chlorine. This is like this. That means still it is a covalent bond, but we can see that the chlorine become slightly negative because of its very close affinity with the hydrogen electron. And whereas the hydrogen becomes slightly positive because its outermost electron is shifted towards the chlorine. So it possesses some slight positive, that is we are using delta plus. So now we can see that this is a equal, see, delta plus and delta minus, two equal and opposite charges separated by a very small distance. So hydrochloric HCl is we can take it as an example for illustrating a dipole. And what is a dipole moment? So dipole moment M is equal to, it's a product of the charge and spacing. So here the charge is Q and spacing is D. So dipole moment is M equal to Q times D. So in this topic we are going to obtain the expression of electric potential due to two equal and oppositely separated charged particles. So let Q plus Q and minus Q be two charges separated by a small distance D. The product of charge and spacing is called dipole moment. So M equal to the product of charge and distance is a dipole moment. Let P be any point at distance R1, R and R2 from plus Q, minus Q and midpoint of the dipole respectively. And potential at P due to plus Q is potential at P due to plus Q is, let us take it as V1 is equal to Q by 4 pi epsilon R1. So just before we derive the expression of V equal to Q by 4 pi epsilon r. Since the point P is distance r1 from plus Q, so the expression of V1 become Q divided by 4 pi epsilon r1. Similarly, V2 is the potential at P due to minus Q. Potential at P due to minus Q. So V2 become minus Q, which is on 4 pi epsilon r2. So the resultant potential, so the potential due to plus Q and plus potential due to minus Q at point P is, let us take it as V, which is the algebraic sum of V1 and V2. So this become Q by 4 pi epsilon r1 minus Q by 4 pi epsilon r2. Now we can take it out, Q by 4 pi epsilon. So V become Q by 4 pi epsilon within the bracket 1 by r1 minus 1 by r2. So now we are building the relationship between the r1, r and d. Here let us assume that the P is very far away from this dipole. Now let us take this triangle. Here you can see the triangle with the angle theta, and it is again read on here. This is plus Q and this is the midpoint, and the distance from the midpoint to plus Q is d by 2. Its angle is theta. So this side become d by 2 cos theta. So this distance d is very small, and if you look at this figure you can see that this is r and this is r1. That means if you subtract this distance from r, you will get r1. So r1 we can write down as the distance of the P from the midpoint, that is r, minus this distance. This distance is d by 2 cos theta. Similarly, we can write down r2. So r2 equal to this distance is r1 plus this distance. So this triangle 2 is same as that of triangle 1. So this distance is also same as d by 2 cos theta. So r2 we can write down as, so from P to the midpoint, that is r, plus from there to minus Q, that is a d by 2 cos theta. So we are just approximating the relationship of r and r1, because on the assumption that d is very small. It is a very small. So they are very close to each other. So r1 is approximately r and r2 is approximately r, though we can find the relationship using the angle theta. So here r1 equal to r minus d by 2 cos theta, whereas r2 equal to r plus d by 2 cos theta. So now we are going to substitute this value of r1 and r2 here. So the V become, so Q by 4 pi epsilon and 1 by r1. So here r1 equal to r minus d by 2 cos theta minus 1 by r2, that is r plus d by 2 cos theta. So now using simple cross multiplication we can simplify this expression, just like 1 by 4 pi epsilon. We can take this to numerator, so this r plus d by 2 cos theta, the minus r, so minus r, so the minus of minus plus d by 2 cos theta, everything is upon r minus d by 2 cos theta multiplied with r plus d by 2 cos theta. So r get cancelled. So d by 2 cos theta plus d by 2 cos theta is d cos theta. So this become q by 4 pi epsilon d cos theta, and the denominator side a minus b and a plus b, so a square minus b square, so r square minus d by 2 cos theta all square. So we have seen that the d is very small compared to r, r1 and r2. So we can approximate as, so d by 2 all square, this d by 2 all square, so this d by 2 all square is much smaller than r square. The r is the value of the charge from the point P, whereas the d is the difference, the space between the dipoles. So d by 2 all square is much smaller than r square. So we can eliminate this and we can rearrange as q by 4 pi epsilon d cos theta. We are approximating this value to 0 by r square. Again, using the expression of dipole. So expression of dipole is m equal to q times d. So here we have a q and d. So qd is m. So m cos theta by 4 pi epsilon r square. This expression shows that the potential is directly proportional to the dipole moment and inversely proportional to the square of the distance. So m is the dipole moment and r is the distance of the dipole from the point P. So the potential due to the dipole is V equal to m cos theta by 4 pi epsilon r square.